And that's something that we have to think in that comprehensive way. Because, subhanAllah, sometimes you speak with young Muslims who say that I'm going to change when this happens. So I'll become more religious when I graduate. I will become more religious and obedient. I will give da'wah after I start working and earning some money. I just have to worry about school and money and things like that right now. Or they'll say, hey, you know what? I'm going to start becoming religious. I'm going to find somebody who's a little bit more religious. I'll marry them and I'll be more religious. Life doesn't work like that. I have very rarely seen somebody who has said, okay, I'm going to have this materialistic or this dunya goal, which can coincide with absolutely anybody else. Like whether they're Muslim or non-Muslim, they can have those same goals. And those same goals aren't a launching pad for you to necessarily become a good Muslim. Or a better Muslim, or somebody who has taqwa, or who is trying to establish an Iman-based system. If you have an Iman-based system, then you do that in all circumstances. Okay? You do that in all situations. You do that when you're getting, is this person now that I'm going to marry, are they going to make me or help me become more grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? If I want to sacrifice to Allah, are they going to say, yes, you have the ability to do that. You should do that. I will support you in doing that if you want to serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Or are they going to say, hey, listen, we were planning on going on vacation. What are you going to donate for these orphans? We were planning on going on vacation this year. We were planning on doing this. We were planning on going to Disneyland. We were planning on going to Hawaii. We were planning on going on a European vacation. Why, let's think about that later. We don't necessarily have to do this. Why do you have to put this time in it? Imagine if the Sahaba radiallahu anhum had the attitude that we had. That it's one and done. I've done this sacrifice. Remember when we talked about the donation of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anhu, where he gave all his wealth for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Was he one and done? Did he say, I've given all my wealth? That's good for a lifetime. I guarantee you, most people, if they gave all their wealth, they said, that's it. I'm done. I've given all my wealth. And anything else I make, I can just keep for myself now. Do you have any example of a narration of one of these Sahaba, okay, that says, Ya Rasulullah, I can't come with you because, or I can't give to you, or I can't serve or do something because you remember when I did this, or do you remember when I did that? Don't you remember when I, put myself in front of the arrow that was coming at you and it hit my hand and it paralyzed my hand? Like now, maybe I'm good now, right? It's all good. Any of the Sahaba radiallahu anhum had that attitude because it's actually a real system. Iman was systemized within themselves. Their environment was systemized. It's not they're going to try. And by the way, that does not mean you don't make mistakes. That does not mean that you don't falter occasionally. Nobody is perfect. We have tawbah in Islam, and people struggle. That's not the point. But maybe the reason you struggle too much or unnecessarily is because you haven't created that Iman-based system for your life. The way that you think, that's a system approach to be able to put your trust in Allah. So this is right. This is something that is good to do. You know what? Let's do it. Put my trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? So, and that is going to be tested in situations. So will that Iman-based system still function in a situation where things are going awesome? You don't have to worry. There's no cares in the world. Or in a situation where you're suffering from loss, trials, and tribulations.
Do I feel that the New York police are providing enough protection, or do I have to have protection of my own? I look for protection from Allah.